My name is Pablo Muro, and I currently work for Risk Management County Council for the County of Kern, and I am a loss prevention / safety specialist. Before coming to Employers Training Resource at the time, I was working in the oil industry for the past 22 years at that time. So it was a good, lucrative career, just like any other thing, right? Sometimes bad things happen. There was a mass layoffs, the economy got impacted, and I was one of the unfortunate ones that were laid off. So I kind of found myself at a crossroads at that point. The way I found out and got information about Employers Training Resource was at the time I was collecting unemployment. And I recall that one of the criteria at that time, and I'm pretty sure it still is, that they had us come to an orientation here on site. The presenter, when he was giving all the information, he mentioned something very, very interesting to me that caught my attention. And he said, after this, you guys can go upstairs and you guys can talk to a counselor and get some free education. When I came back and talked to that counselor, I asked the individual, okay, it says, what do we have to offer here? So they discussed a couple of lists and things, and at the time I was thinking, well, you know what, I'm out of oil, maybe I want to start fresh, something new, right? So I thought about it, and for some reason I chose bookkeeping. So I was assigned a counselor by the name of, now her name is Yvette Solis. Thank you very much, Yvette. She actually helped me to bring the roots that I want and the experience that I had and use it for a better purpose. And what was that purpose? For me, in my particular case, wasn't bookkeeping, but what it was as a safety position, which kind of makes sense. It goes 360 all the way back. I say, well, you know what, maybe that's not a bad idea. So I listened to her advice, and by doing that, thanks to her and Employers Training Resource, I was able to get education at Cal State Bakersfield, and to where I got myself into the Occupational Safety and Risk Management program, which it was a fantastic class, and that was a really good way to introduce me into the safety world. It was very great information, and the education was just phenomenal. And again, that was very conducive to what I actually do today, which is county-wide. As I was taking the curriculum there at Cal State, I was studying. I'm a very ambitious guy, so I'm not just gonna sit there and twiddle my thumbs. So I went and applied to this place called American Safety Services, which what they do is they provide rescue services and other safety related work to other companies, whether it be in various industries, yes? So I applied for them, and they saw my resume, and especially that with that addition, and they were quite impressed by it. So that opened another wonderful door for me. So I did that. And as I was studying and then I was doing this, I finished out my certificate there, and then that helped me grow with that company with that experience. I worked for that company about 2 years after that, and then I started getting, more education and resources, and at that point I went on my own. But again, it says without ETR, I would have never been on this path. There was no way I would have imagined. I am glad that I listened to the counsel here by professionals that really mean well and really out here to help the community, and especially those that really want to make a change in their lives. So as I went along, that kind of led into other endeavors, and that's when I became a safety professional at that point, getting more education, my OSHA classes and such, and then even further my education through college degrees. So those are things that ultimately led me to where I am today. Will I ever use Employers Training Resource if my circumstances change? Absolutely. ETR is just one of the most respected and well-founded institutions that I've ever come across, and is one that doesn't fail people. So people, please, if you're watching this, don't be afraid to use this resource. It's there for you. Everybody at ETR, says you guys are an amazing inspiration. You guys are definitely impacting lives, whether you realize it or not. In particular, Yvette Solis, thank you so very much. It was your help and your concern and your due diligence and your genuine care that really helped me make the right decisions, and you helped me see. You didn't tell me to do it, you advised me to do it, which is a very simple thing and a very big difference. And I hope this really impacts you and makes you think about what you want to do with yourselves. And believe me, ETR is going to be with you every step of the way. So give them a try. I highly recommend it.